into order. Sean Evans, driving the Hills Racing 87X, the Eckland Insurance Ride out of Scotland, Ontario. Outside row at number 1, already aforementioned Jordan Hill out of Oswego in the INS Crafts and Supply, Oswego Speedway number 99. Moving into position, the Hills Racing teammate, the 49H, Jerry Hill out of Hagersville, and the Cool Kids Ice and Water 49. Also out there on the Speedway, the 18X, Davey Boughton out of Carlisle in the LCT entry. Aaron Turkey out of Oswego in the Oswego Speedway, Rochester Nighthawks, number 68. Dave Dykstra, he was out there on the Speedway.
Now they're calling for a possible hook from the back, so Dykstra with problems. This is his son's car, is my understanding. They've had, yeah, you can see the rear end has come out of it here. A big puddle down on the inside. They're going to clear him a bit out of the way here, and we'll get ready to roll. So, Jerry Hill and Sean Evans. Jerry Hill was a street stock racer last year. Sean Evans, a mini stock racer. Both got hooked up with the Hills racing team. Alex Hill's parents, if you remember the young lady who was here racing a few weeks and a couple of times ago. Then you've got a couple of guys that are basically housed out of the Stiers racing crew. The next three there, which is Jordan Hill, who we talked about. Aaron Turkey, who's Glenn's nephew, who runs also Flamborough, the Pro 4 division on the asphalt Pro 4 modifieds down at Flamborough. Then on the inside of him, Jesse McDonald. Jesse raced here a little bit in the Thunderstock last year. He's been in every division last week except the 360 sprint. Started in the Bomber, worked his way to mini stock for a bit, then the Thunderstock, and now finds himself here in the crate. Jesse's the most recent winner in this division. Won Friday night at Oswego, his first ever crate sprint car win. And outside them, Paul Ballantyne in the number 9. Paul's been trying to work his program back together, former SOS racer, finding it a bit more economical here in the crates, and we're ready to go. White flag is out, and tough break for the Dykstra team as the Burger Barn Ace 1 Construction 5D with trouble already here as we get set to roll. Not sure what we're going to get here, Steven. The first time they've been here, and what's interesting here is with Dykstra dropping out of this, I would go on a limb to say with possibly the exception of Ballantyne at the back, none of the drivers have ever seen this track before. Jesse McDonald possibly in the street stock once. Davey Boughton on the outside, former mini stock champ and bomber champion at Oswego, has been getting ready to go here. 8 laps will be the distance here in the qualifying race for the crate sprints. Boughton thinking about it already, and these rookies see what they can do. They've got a great track with lots of bite out there, Steven. This is where it gets tricky. Your first time in a 3 if you've not been here.
First time dancing with the devil, and they all survive. Jerry Hill will lead them into turns number 1 and 2. Sean Evans there in the 2 spot in the 87. Look at Aaron Turkey going bonsai to the bottom. He'll get around the Evans 87. He'll take over the runner-up spot.
Everybody looking for room here as they come off of turn number 4. Single file, it's still Hill with the advantage. Turkey trying to chase him down, and what a good run here. You got to remember, this guy in the 49 has only been in the car less than a month.
Less than a month right now. Doesn't look like it as Hill's hanging on, but now he just lost it over the edge. Brings it back in. Aaron Turkey, your new race leaders. They're down the back straightaway, as it's the Oswego Speedway sandwich with the Hills gang in the middle, with Turkey leading them at the cross flags.
Aaron Turkey, the first champion of this division a few years ago, loves to run the outside at Oswego, just like Uncle Glenn, right up on the edge the entire time around. He's got a perfect line here at Humberstone as he comes back to this one in the middle of 1 and 2.
Aaron Turkey, your race leader. Jerry Hill in the 2 spot. Sean Evans in 3rd, but he may be in jeopardy of losing it to the Jesse McDonald 88s. They're off corner 4. Back to the straightaway, 2 to go, and Aaron Turkey has opened up the lane big time.
Turkey looking very strong up in front of the field. What a run here for Jerry Hill in the 49, looking good. Sean Evans, the Hills team, are going to be pleased with the run these 2 newcomers are doing here tonight. And McDonald, of course, riding high on the confidence, puts a big move to the inside of Evans as they come out of turn number 4. Aaron Turkey will grab the win here for the Case IH machine, and Hill second. McDonald, Evans, and Jordan Hill with the 18 about, and Valentine finishing it off. 14.387, a good time here for these guys as they work on that. Well, what do you think, fans? You like that? The Crate Sprint Cars giving their first run here at Humberstone. Stephen, I got to say, they did very well considering most of them were rookies and none have really had a good look at the place, especially in a sprint car.